Well, it's another beautiful Midwest afternoon. Yeah, we have cornered Radoslav Lorkovic down here. I think I said that sort of right, didn't I?
Oh, you said it. You couldn't have said it better. Couldn't have said it better myself.
People ask me, "Where's Rad from?" I go, "Well, I've known Rad for, geez, I think I remember way back here." I'm Denny Garcia, by the way, Rad. And I remember Rad from back in, I think I met you in the 70s at the Circle in Cedar Falls when you were playing with the Cody Jarrett band or something like that.
Oh my goodness, Denny. That was my first road band.
Yeah.
That was my dream band.
That was a good band.
I had more fun in that band.
That was a big, like, well, how many pieces was in that?
7-piece band.
Yeah, it was
Two
a kind of,
drummers.
yeah.
Pedal steel.
Kind of a Western swing kind of band and all-purpose kind of.
Those guys were the greatest.
Guts and what was the name?
Branson.
Yeah.
Sadly, half the band is not with us.
Oh, really?
We lost Mike Watts. We lost him first. He's probably the best drummer ever to come out of Iowa.
Well, yeah.
You know, and then Dan Keeley, pedal steel player, legendary pedal steel player from Iowa City.
Yeah.
And then Mark Davis, the bass player. He hasn't been heard from for about 20 years.
Well, I remember him. He used to play with Jim Schwall too, right?
Oh yeah,
it
was all the Jim Schwall band. And then they added Keeley, John Lake on guitar, and me. You know? And the rest was a Schwall band, and then Watts.
Geez, that was a long time ago.
1979.
Yeah.
One of the funner years of my life.
Yeah.
It was a dream band for a 20-year-old guy, I tell you that.
Well, a lot of people ask me, Rad, because we've known each other for a long time and everything, and this is, where's he from? You know, with a name like that. I go, so maybe you should tell a little brief story about.
1958. I was born in Croatia. Back then it was Yugoslavia, but it was in the Croatian capital of Zagreb. That's where I was born. And then just I was born into a musical family. You know, my grandma was the premier pianist of Yugoslavia at the time.
Really?
She was touring all over the world. And then my other grandma, who was more kind of hands-on with me, she was a singer. She got me singing, and they had me doing gigs when I was about 3. I remember I had a little act worked up, and my
What'd you do at 3?
Oh, I tell you, my grandpa would bring his buddies over. That I'd be kind of hanging in the dressing room, back room. I'd do my floor show, and they'd all cheer. They'd throw money.
And hence the connection was made. I could stay alive doing this stuff and have fun at the same time. Yeah. Boy, they taught you young.
Oh, they sure did. Just kind of those stage skills. You gotta get them.
Now, how old were you when you came this way?
By the time I made it to Iowa City, I was, I believe, 8, just about to turn 9 years old. You started 5th grade.
Yeah.
I started 5th grade, and
did you learn English over here, or did you?
I actually learned English. We did spend 1 year in England before, and then there was 2-3 years in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
So my first grade was actually spent in England, and there I didn't know a word. I hit school not knowing a word of English.
Yeah.
And it was a little traumatic the first day. Yeah. Everybody's asking me, "What's your name?" I thought they were teasing me. Everybody's just running around chasing me, asking me, "What's your name?" But that's how you learn.
Yeah.
A couple months later, I was pretty much right in the pack with it.
Yeah. Well, America's pretty merciful that way. We're a real melting pot of mutts.
Of course, by the time I showed up to St. Paul, I had this kind of fancy British accent.
Oh, geez, yeah.
That was the Minnesota boys. I had no idea what to make of that.
He's highfalutin. He ain't no regular square. Well, let's do a song here. This is a Midwest music making kind of moment, so we're just going to do that. And it is a beautiful sunny day. The blossoms are blooming, and it's always good to cross paths with your old musician buddies.
Daddy, man,
We've crossed paths many times.
a lot of paths crossed through the years.
Yeah.
It's all been good and fun.
Yeah, it's amazing. Let's do a river song here, being as we all live along the river. Right? It's one of my little standard river songs here. You've heard it before.
Right on.